Hi Shwmae, Sitahi Croesoi Chris Dowie. What is cracking, ladies, gents, boys, girls, and well, anyone who is anyone. Today I have got 3 book series that I think you will enjoy. I think you will love to read over the Halloween season. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Chris, Chris Dowie, and I upload every Thursday. There's a guaranteed upload every Thursday. Sometimes it'll just be the one video on the Fight Fantasy books. That series is going to end just before Christmas, but sometimes it's going to be 2 videos. And then the second video will be on, whatever book I read and enjoyed. I do read a fair bit of books. I read a fair few books. I check them on my Goodreads. I always upload reviews for the books I've read. It's a habit now. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get back to the video. So Halloween season is upon us, and Halloween, oh my days, is one of my favourite seasons because it's spooky, it's cozy, it's lovely. So whether or not you're preparing your costume, you might be, planning a party, you might be doing the decorations in your house, I don't know. But I sat down and I thought, well, I love horror. Horror is my favourite genre. So let's put together a list. Let's try and find some series. I'm just gonna shush about horror books, and then I can recommend them to you guys, because in my opinion, I think these series are quite atypical. I don't know if you'd find them on very many other lists, which is perfectly fine. But I wanted to do this video early enough so that if you watch this video and you thought, oh, that looks really good, you have time then to invest and read a few of the books before Halloween comes itself. Because, you're not going to read like 10 books in like 2 days. It's going to be rough. So yeah, I figured it would be best to put together this video, at the start of October, so you have a chance to order them, you have a chance to read them, you have a chance to enjoy them. And then towards Halloween, I am going to post a book list of single books that I think you should read over Halloween. I'm going to double whammy it. So, without further ado, I think we should get on to the first series. So, a word of warning, these aren't in any particular order. They're not like first, second, or third. The only thing I will say is that the last one on this list is a personal favourite. So, I don't know if that's a bit of bias. I think it is. It is what it is. Let's just move on. So, yeah, none of these are in a particular order. I just think they're all great series that will last you the Halloween season. So let's talk about the first in the list. So the first series is called Safe Haven. Now this book is written by Christopher R. Tinian, and it's basically, how I'd describe it to just your regular person on the street, I'd say this is The Walking Dead but set in England. And it's cool. It's honestly really, really cool. Unfortunately, there are some downsides. The biggest downside being, because it's England, there aren't many... Well, there's probably a lot of guns in England, let's be real. But because it's England, there aren't many legal firearms. But they sort of combat that by going straight to a farm. It would have been nice to see how things would have gone if there weren't many guns. But yeah, I thought it was a really, really good... a good book. The first book I've read was Rise of the Rams. It's the first in the series. But I think let's read the back of it. So it says, the planet has succumbed to a monstrous virus. Those who die from the infection return as savage predators, hell-bent on spreading the virus to the rest of the human population. The UK and Ireland are the last holdouts, but when the infrastructure supporting a self-imposed quarantine collapses, it's everyone for themselves. Mike Fletcher and his sister Emma live in Leeds. With the city streets overrun by the dead, their only option is to flee. They take their younger siblings and set off to find their last remaining relative in the far northwest of Scotland. As they travel north, they encounter other survivors, but who can they trust? Their terrifying journey will require them to confront horrors both human and inhuman in the outside world and within themselves. Will they ever find a safe haven? Now, the first book in the series is actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. There's some lovable characters, and there's a really nice set of characters. Is it a spoiler? No. At one point, Mike gets into a library, and you meet these 3 librarians, and they're really cool. They're very bittersweet characters. They are very lovable, very cute, but their intentions can be... I don't want to spoil it, quite self-destructive. Lovely characters. They're going to meet a sad end. It's just a great book, The only reason why I didn't buy the second one, honestly, was because of work. I haven't really got a lot of time to just bury myself in books. So I would have bought the second one as soon as I bought the first one. But obviously, because of work, it's really good. You know, it is, like I said, it's set in England. It's like The Walking Dead. So you have the Rams, who are basically just zombies, and there's a brief section at the start where you sort of see how these guys are living in like this quarantine version of the UK, where there are zombies present, but you have enough soldiers on every street corner to just shoot them. It's just very interesting to see how this author sort of goes on about how he sort of creates this zombie apocalypse in the UK, and I think that's interesting because honestly, it always seems to be in America, and I suppose a zombie apocalypse in America, generally speaking, sounds more interesting because everyone has access to firearms, more or less. But in the UK, you don't, and I think it's interesting to see when characters resort to using like machetes and axes and stuff. I think a zombie apocalypse in the UK could be more brutal, more visceral, and this book sort of it goes into that. It gives it, you know, a fair look. The absolute only downside to this book is Mike is a massive Mary Sue, and I'm not sure if Mary Sues have to be female characters, but Mike is a Mary Sue. I don't care. And yeah, they have guns straight away because they go straight to a farm. Basically, that's the only downside. But at the end of the day, it's not all about Mike. And it's not all about guns. It's actually a really good story. 100% would recommend. There's a good few books in the series, and the author himself is actually pretty good at writing. So, you know, what is there to lose? The only, is it a downside? Is that this book is self-published through Amazon. So, you know, some people don't like supporting Amazon, but I don't. I absolutely adore self-published novels. So, yeah, that's the first one. Safe Haven, cracking series, written by Christopher Artinian. So, next on the list is SEAL Team 666, written by Weston Oshk. Now, I believe there's 4 books in the series, judging by Goodreads, and it's basically, well, there's a SEAL team put together to fight the paranormal. If we're going to read the back of the book, it says, one man down after they lost a sniper on a certain mission in Abbottabad, Pakistan. Navy SEAL cadet Jack Walker is chosen to join the US's only supernatural unconventional warfare special mission unit, SEAL Team 666. Battling demons, possessed humans, mass murdering cults, and evil in its most dark and ancient form, SEAL Team 666 has their work cut out for them. And when they discover that the threat isn't just directed against the US, Walker finds himself at the center of a supernatural conflict with the entire world at stake. So this book is very tactical in the sense that they talk about guns a lot, they talk about equipment, they talk about uniforms. There's a lot of that tactical stuff. So if you're really into that, say you're into like Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, Battlefield, first person shooters in general, this book might just be right up your alley. And with this book in particular, it focuses on like an undead Chinese warlord. It's all very cool, to be honest. I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the settings. I enjoyed watching the team go in and deal with certain creatures and these creepy, horrible scenarios. It is a really good book, and there are, I believe, 4 in the series. I pulled it up on Goodreads. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then 0.5. So I don't know if that's like a prequel or what. I just pronounced the H and what. But yeah, it is what it is. You got the main character who's called Walker. There's some nice development on him. The book is actually pretty good. It's a really decent read. The only thing is, and this is like super nitpicky, but towards the ending of the book, it just like drops. Like 2 people are fighting in the end of the book, and then a third comes in, but nothing happens to the second one. He just like disappears. Then he like despawns and then respawns. It's weird, and that's all I remember from the ending. It's a really good book, though. I totally recommend this one. Like I said, you know, there's a good few books in the series, and yeah, it's just like that sort of like tactical kind of stuff. Where if you like, you know, first-person shooters, if you are interested in guns, if you like guns, you know, you might really enjoy this one. So that is going to be the second book series that I'm going to recommend. Now on to the third. And the third doesn't really need a build-up. I just really like it. So, for the third book series, we have Darren Shan's Demonata series. Now, this is a fantastic series. It is young adult. I will say it's young adult. But it is a fantastic series. There's so many books as well. My goodness, there's so many books. And I think at one point the books start alternating, because you can buy the book set. You can buy all of the books together. And at one point the books start alternating between Oh, I can't remember the names. There's a boy and a girl. The girl's called Beck, I think. I can't remember the boy's name. But the books are alternating between Beck and the boy. Well, the boy is the main character, and then Beck's like a secondary character, so it alternates. Really, really, really good series. There's a lot of body horror. There's a lot of crunchy violence, combat. The demons are fantastically described. The sort of hell realm is amazing. Lord Loss is fantastic as a character. And you've just got so many books filled with demons, filled with supernatural, paranormal characters, dilemmas. Oh, it is fantastic. I think there's a point where this guy's eyes are melted or they're eaten by maggots. It's just, oh, amazing. I love the Demon Art series. To me is just fantastic. It is a series that I've been meaning to reread over Halloween anyway. So this is the series that I'm probably going to go over, because I know for a fact that for some reason we just couldn't find the alternating books. So what we had was just all of the boys' books. I can't even remember his name. I don't know why. I'm going to look it up. I want to say it's Art, but I don't think. I think the kid is called Art. What's the guy's name? So I'm led to believe that the guy is called Grubbs, and then the girl's called Becky, probably Beck. But, as I was saying, yeah, I couldn't find the alternating books, but then I've got the full book set on my shelf. So I'm just going to read through them, because now I finally got all the books, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy. Would I recommend this book set to you? Yeah, obviously. If you like sort of like young adult kind of fun, violent, not violence, it's sort of like, it's very visceral. It's very descriptive in what's happening when it comes down to the combat. It's really good, in all honesty. This is a book series that you will love, and the full series is out. It's a completed series. You can buy it on Amazon, I want to say, for about £24. And now I know a lot of people don't like Amazon. You could probably get the book series in other bookshops for about the same. I'm hoping to do a The Works horror haul kind of. Oh, that sounds so good. But yeah, you could probably get off The Works if you're a Brit. You know, if you're a Brit, you can probably get off The Works. I haven't checked myself, but I know that, you know, I used to get like the Horrible Histories book sets there. I say the book sets, the one book set with them all in. It is what it is. So I totally wholeheartedly recommend Darren Shan's Demon Artist series to you. If you enjoy the Demon Artist series too, he's got like a zombie series where like there's this like half zombie girl. Fantastic series. I found like 4 of the books in The Works. I couldn't find the rest. It is what it is. And I think he's done like Vampire Wars, which I saw a book in a charity shop. I might go back and snipe it, I don't know. But yeah, Demon Art, fantastic series that you will love over the Halloween series. Over the Halloween season. So there we have it, ladies, gents, boys, girls, basically anyone who is watching this video. These are the 3 series that I recommend to you, the viewer. I think they're fantastic. Honestly, a 4th, like a hidden 4th, that I personally want to read. I haven't read any of these books. Would have to be The Strain. It's a book series that I really want to read, but I just never got around to. But yeah, these 3 series, honestly, some fantastic books. You know, personally I'd recommend Darren Shan's Demon Arter. I know it is young adult, but who cares? It's really fun reading. But then obviously you got SEAL Team 666 and Safe Haven. Safe Haven's pretty good. Walking Dead in Set in England, pretty good. SEAL Team 666 is just tactical. SEALs versus the paranormal. It's all really, really good. And I suppose that's it for the video, ladies and gents. So, you know, when you're decorating your house, when you're putting your pumpkins out, you're carving them, doing whatever, hopefully a book from any of these series is going to be on your desk. Hopefully you'll enjoy these books. Hopefully you'll read them over the Halloween season, because close to Halloween I'm thinking about doing I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing a video on just single books, single titles that you should read over Halloween. So hopefully you'll still be here for that. If not, take care. Hope you have a lovely life. Hopefully you have an amazing Halloween. So yeah, take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and hopefully I'll see you around. So, ta-ra. Bye-bye.